was it? He put you out there with Ant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you hear him say that, I mean, what was that? Is that surprised that your teammate would say that about you?
I'm not really surprised. I'm glad that he mentioned me, though. It's always an honor to be mentioned, like, with Ant, because he's a freak. Anthony's a freak athlete, and if I had to tell the truthful answer, I'd probably put me and him at the top two.
Hey, can you just address missing those first 9 games and just kind of, how that landed on you, how that's affected you, and how it feels to be out there now?
I mean, it sucked, sitting out any game, for any reason. I just so happened to be suspended. It was tough, watching the guys, but I was able to, watch a lot of ball and teach and, just show the younger guys, all I know and tell them all the information that I know and, really just helping and guiding them. So it was pretty much helpful at the end of the day, I learned a lot about them guys just by watching them, and they was able to learn from me. So, it sucked to sit out of the game, but it was kind of like, God just showing me something in a different way. And it's a bad decision I made, and I put it behind me, and I haven't looked back.
What changes have you tried to make? I don't know if you have, but to I guess not have those issues pop up in the future.
I just been putting myself in a good situation, locking myself in the gym, just trying to stay locked in, and I'm trying to graduate, so I've really been trying to do everything right in the classroom. So that's been helping me. I mean, it wasn't nothing crazy. Just a mistake that I put behind me, and just looking forward to better things.
And as a senior, did that kind of make you want to really kind of going forward, really kind of be the good example to all these young kids on the team this year? How did that kind of go?
Yeah, you can say that. It was tough, but they always looked at me as a leader. So from day one, so it wasn't no issue for them. It was more like, we just want you out here with us, and I felt them, feeling that way, and it was nothing that neither one of us could do. We just accepted it, and we always, saw the good, and we didn't look at the bad.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but now that you're back, I mean, how do you, the impact you think you can make moving forward now with this team, as you start to get more minutes, and you kind of become more, invested in the offense and what's going on?
Yeah, I knew. I mean, for me, it's just being out there on the court. I can take care of everything else, when I'm out there on the court. So I'm back out there, and it feels great being with my teammates, being with the coaches, being coached hard again. So it's been good so far. So far, it's been good. I've been trying to build, a positive impact.
Does it help having been up to Memphis just a week ago when you're going into this hornet's nest you're heading into now Saturday?
Yeah, that win, that game definitely helped us, helped our younger guys, and it was very beneficial, especially for a game like this right here coming up.
You guys were expecting like a 5 p.m. local time game, and they moved it up to 11 a.m. local time. What will that do to like a game day routine or anything with the preparation?
I mean, I honestly just found that out before I came out here. I had no clue, but for us, I mean, there's really no change. We're going to prepare the same way we do for any other game. I mean, we played well, last week when we played around this time, so I think we'll be fine.
Rebounding has been really big for y'all this year so far, and Coach Green talks about it a lot. How do you feel like y'all have improved, and if so, like how?
I feel like that's something that we definitely have to improve on. We're not doing a terrible job, but we can do way better, man. We have a lot of good athletes on this team, and that's something we got to improve on. I think we're doing fairly well, but we can do way better.
How do you go about improving that?
Practice, making sure that all 5 guys in the paint ready to rebound, and playing good defense, forcing misses.
How do you think your athleticism compares to a guy that might be the #1 pick in the next NBA draft? Is there some things on the practice court that you can do that you can't?
No, he can do everything I can do. He different. He a different breed, but I love Anthony, man. He's a great competitor. At practice, me and him is the matchup. I match up with him better, and he match up with me better. So I try to make him better, and he obviously make me better. And I think it helps me when I get in the game guarding other guys, because I'm guarding like the #1 pick every day, possibly the #1 pick every day, and that just makes me better. So. Anthony, yeah, he's a great athlete.
What's the unique challenge of Auburn when you with the scouting report when you guys got to go in there? What's got to happen Saturday?
Auburn, man, they're an explosive team. You know, they play to kill you, so they play to blow you out, and that's what they do, and that's their plan, that's their attack. So for us, it's just all about a mindset. You know, going in, expecting a challenge, expecting a hard-fought battle, and I think we'll be ready, man. They got a lot of good players over there. They got a great coaching staff, and you know, we have a great coaching staff also. But I think we'll be ready. Pretty sure we'll be ready.
Two more questions.
I guess last year you took them down pretty much almost to the buzzer here in Athens. How much, and that team obviously, you know, goes to the Final Four. How much is, I know it's, you know, you're going on the road this time, but how much confidence does that give you going in knowing, you know, you almost had them last year?
It gives you confidence. Obviously, they lost some players, but Auburn is still a great team. I mean, you know, out of their 5 leading scorers, 4 of those guys are seniors. All 4 of those guys played in that game last year, all their big games last year. So, you know, they're a well-balanced team. They got experience. They got a lot of young talent, and I think it'll be a great battle.
So, what things are you guys doing as a team to prepare for the tough environment you'll be playing?
Coach have like a distraction going on, like big speakers, and they have it playing in the stadium, in the arena, Stegman, when we practice shooting free throws and stuff. So it's been a lot of like distractions that we go through at practice. But I mean, it's not really truly our first road game. You know, Hawaii was tough for you know, our squad, but I think we'll be prepared for the environment. But it's definitely going to be electrifying. I already told the freshmen how it's going to be, and this is just the SEC moving forward.